loss as bigger than losing any war. Our country's going to hell. We're not going to be the big boy. Why did he say the big boy? I don't know. We're not going to be the big boy, Trump declared, employing vivid imagery. All right, let's get into the liquidation, folks. $1 billion in liquidations as just 24 hours as the market's royal. So this might be part of the reason why we're seeing so much price action here as liquidations, push that price further down. Looks like as the king crypto sank to as low as 25K at some exchanges there. The most liquidated contracts were Bitcoin with about $500 million, followed by Ethereum with about $300 million, and then followed by XRP coming in much lower, coming in about 8% of the volume there, $25 million liquidated for that. So a lot of liquidations there. People feeling the pain. Got to keep those stop losses close, folks there. Crypto sell-off saps $1.5 billion in open interest. Funding rates dip negative, folks. So the funding rates are negative. I mean, everybody's expecting it to go down here. So the open interest fell by under 1.5 billion across Bybit, Binance, OKX, and Deribit, data shows. While spot market valuations witnessed steep losses, derivative traders were hardest hit with liquidations on long positions, wiping out tons and tons of money there, pushing close to $1 billion. So the traders are getting liquidated, folks. One guy just by himself lost, it was actually 55.9 if I'm not wrong, lost $56 million on an ETH long. So we're looking at that number, 300 million got liquidated. One guy was 1/6 of that. So he was 1/6 of the entire long position there. So this guy, he lost 55 million on Binance. Binance feeling pretty good about that one there. So maybe the shorter though. Someone made some money. Went from 1780 to 1560. Boom, hit his liquidation mark there, and he just lost all the funds there. That one's gonna sting the nostrils a little bit.
Yeah.
Ready to talk about Orange Man?
The Orange Man, I am. And by the way, I want everyone to know, Ben was planning to be here. He's in a very big meeting, very important meeting. He thought it was only going to run like 5 to 10 minutes into the show. We don't know what's happening because he's still not here, so it must be very important. But hopefully he joins us here soon. But DZ, you're doing a great job today, keeping it serious,
keeping it serious,
crypto. But guess what? We do have fun at the end. So if you're still here for X minute, that's where we cut loose.
Yeah, maybe bring anywhere. My beautiful fiance back.
Oh yeah, love it.
It's hard to concentrate on
right
crypto.
Here.
I see her right there in the darkness.
Never mind.
All right, Donald Trump says U.S. dollar loses dominance. Time for Bitcoin to become the world reserve currency? Question mark. Here he is seen setting up a sneeze, I think. Oh, never mind. That's photoshopped in after. All right, against the backdrop of a potential decline, a new contender is emerging. It is Bitcoin. With its decentralized nature, could this digital currency be poised to challenge the mighty dollar? I say yes. All right, so it's talking about the U.S. dominance is diminishing here. And then in a recent interview, looks like it was with Fox Business News, Donald Trump painted a bleak picture of America's future. He asserted a flagging influence of the U.S. on the world stage. Central to his prognosis is the dwindling status of the U.S. dollar as a reserve currency. He described this loss as bigger than losing any war. Our country's going to hell. We're not going to be the big boy. Why did he say the big boy? I don't know. We're not going to be the big boy, Trump declared, employing vivid imagery to convey America's weakening global position. I like how they say he's employing vivid imagery, just saying, hey, he is a good persuader here. We have power, but it's waning. In fact, it's waning in terms of our currency. And I'm not just talking about the value of our currency. I'm talking about our currency being used throughout the world. He did not mince words when he spotlighted the vital role of the U.S. dollar in global commerce. We have something that's very powerful, and that's our dollar, he emphasized. How long is this clip? It's 50 seconds. Can people hear it?
I don't know if
Probably
we have it set. Do we have it set up, BJ? For
We can give it a shot. It's probably not going to work, but we can try.
All right, well, that's him right there, looking, orange and stuff. I don't know. How about that hair?
I think
Still
if
got,
it does,
majestic hair. Some
they
say.
can hear it.
they can hear it.
Oh,
Sweet, let's do
they
it.
can. Okay. All right. We got 20 more seconds here. 30.
look, we are already reverting to third world status in many ways. You look at our airports, you look at our terminals, you look at our filthy roads and broken roads and everything else. We're like a third world country. We have something that's very powerful, and that's our dollar all over. But you take a look at what's happening to it now with other countries not using it. And China wants to replace it with the yuan. And it was unthinkable with us. Unthinkable. Would never have happened. Now people are thinking about it.
All right.
Those thoughts were never in people's heads.
All right.
Ever.
Well, he's he's lamenting the fact that we're losing our dominance. But I would say I'd rather it be Bitcoin than another nation's currency. What about you?
Yeah, no, obviously, and this kind of brings back up what we were talking about here a couple minutes ago with everything happening in China. I think it's interesting in that, not in that clip, in a different video in the same interview, he talks about if he gets elected president, he's going to get rid of Jerome Powell. He doesn't like what Jerome Powell's been doing with interest rates. He's very, very concerned about the dollar being dominant. Recently we're not really sure what his stance on crypto is. After like 2 years ago, he says, I don't like Bitcoin. It's a scam. I like the dollar. Now we know he owns $2.8 million of Ethereum and other assets. So I don't think that he's going to be a pro crypto person. He clearly in this clip and what he's saying is saying, I want the dollar to win, but he might get more of his way, especially with China's economy and like he mentioned in that video, the Chinese yuan is a threat. Well, not right now. Chinese yuan is going down. We're watching the Dixie right now climb, just broke some serious resistance heading towards $104. Could it keep going up? That's not good for Bitcoin. So for that reason, DZ, we obviously, all of us in crypto, we want it to be Bitcoin, not the dollar. We don't want it to be the Chinese yuan or anything else. But
Troy's saying, where's he at? Troy, the dollar is going to crash hard, hyper. Let's see. All right, Trump. A lot of people saying he looks like he's aging. He's looking like an aging. People are saying, age Obama right? Quite a bit too. A lot of people get aged. It ages people. That's one of the things it's definitely known for. You go in that job, you're not coming out with less wrinkles and less gray hairs, or in my case, just any hair. I guess at that point.